You're watching BAMM.TV's Global Scene series from Amsterdam. In the previous episode, we examined how emerging Dutch bands can learn from their predecessors. In this episode, we will talk about the exciting and vibrant Dutch festival scene and the opportunities they give new acts for enlarging their fan base.
You can easily say that Holland is kind of a festival country or a festival-minded country.
Pretty much every weekend there's something to do somewhere with new bands, lots of new bands.
I think certainly the North Sea Jazz Festival is very well organized. Something like Lowlands is very well organized, Pink Pop. All the major festivals are very well organized.
Lowlands is awesome because it's just organized really well. Mojo, the organizer of Lowlands, they know how to do that and they're very good in that.
Party will be awesome, so it will be Lowlands. It's no matter of the artist, it's just Lowlands, so it's awesome, you know?
We want to start a whole camp with all Indians, but yeah.
We're not the only ones, we're just painting everyone we see.
So I hope to meet lots of new people and enjoy the music.
Let's get Spanish, get Spanish, get Spanish on, get Spanish on. Hola, supermercado, de los bancos por aquí. Let's get Spanish, get Spanish, get Spanish on.
The North Sea Jazz Festival is considered one of the biggest jazz festivals in the world. It's huge. It's 3 days of non-stop things happening. And they're all kinds of acts. They're jazz acts, they're from very sort of experimental, underground, to a lot of hip-hop and electronic music, what have you. So it's a great range of styles.
Apart from the gigs being good, you know, they have good staff, they have good technicians, they take care of the musicians well. But because it's such a big festival, backstage and after the festival, everyone gets to meet everyone. So people you haven't seen for years, they might be playing at the festival and you see them and you hang out for a beer.
The Amsterdam Dance event is definitely one of the most important annual gatherings throughout the world. Electronic music, producers, DJs, promoters, agents, all types of people come over to Amsterdam and live here for, let's say, a week.
I think the strength about ADE is that the basis is the conference, the business part of the whole thing. With ADE we facilitate for the international scene a platform to do business, to meet each other.
I think it's a very good moment to come together and do obviously the networking part on the daytime, but at night it's showcases mostly, and everybody sets up a program with their best artists and all the clubs are open, and it's really like the moment to come to Amsterdam and see what it's all about.
Eurosonic Noorderslag is a showcase festival focused on European music. On Saturday we have a focus on Dutch music only, and we try to give an overview of what's going on in the Dutch music scene. We're focused on the professionals in the music scene. So actually it's a gathering of festivals, festival promoters, and also agents and bookers. For at least 4 days it's the heart of the music industry.
In a way you could say like, oh, all these big festivals are quite mainstream and how they're programmed, but then I think there's quite a lot of alternatives for if you don't like that, then you can go to a lot of small places.
Ik ben organisator van de Popronde. Popronde is een festival dat vindt komend najaar plaats, of dit najaar eigenlijk, in 27 steden. waarbij in elke stad verspreid over allerlei podia allerlei live bands optreden. Het doel van het festival is om aan de ene kant een soort overzicht te geven wat er op live muziekgebied in Nederland gebeurt. En aan de andere kant om op die manier bands meer mogelijkheid te geven om buiten hun eigen regio te spelen.
What they actually do is they just come down to a city and completely own that city for one night. Every city is different, but they have like 10 to sometimes 15 or 20 venues that range from bars to lounges to major venues, and let these venues choose acts out of the roster of the Popronde.
Daan and I organized Sleaze Fest before we started. So it's all like lo-fi, garage rock, punk rock, weird ass art rock, surf, a lot of surf, beat, you know. So it's really the old kind of rock and roll, primitive rock and roll. It has a lot to do with the atmosphere. It still feels like the first Sleaze Fest we organized, with beer in the bathtub and the bands playing on the terrace with a very small PA. And now it's a bit bigger, but it still has the small feel, and we want to keep it like that.
I'm involved with a festival that's not your typical festival. It's small, it's far away, and it's got some difficult music's there, and there is art, which is something okay, and so yeah, I'm happy to be involved with a offbeat small boutique festival. It's called Into the Great Wide Open. It's on an island up north, and it's different, and the good thing is that people like it.
Sometimes it looks like life is a festival, because there are so many festivals out here. A few weeks ago I read a paper about festivals and why people go to festivals, and basically the audience said it's not specific about the program, but because it's gezellig.
So the Dutch festival life is vibrant, current and booming. There are big festivals with big names in their lineups, and smaller boutique festivals where young bands can get started and more diverse music can be heard. Perhaps next summer is the perfect time to come and check it out. In the next and last episode of the series, we will be discussing what the future holds for the Dutch music scene. Look out for it at BAMM.TV.